Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to build a virtual assistant using Python. Now this program uses text-to-speech system, which means we can communicate using just voice commands. ChatGPT is also integrated so we can ask any question. It also authenticates access so no other person can use it without knowing a secret word which you set yourself. That's the basic overview of this code. Let's see a demo.
Welcome to Python Virtual Assistants. What is your name?
EverythingTech.
Please say your secret key. EverythingTech.
YouTube.
Welcome EverythingTech. How can I help you today?
What is Bitcoin current price?
1 Bitcoin is currently worth $27,665.35. Anything else I can help you with? EverythingTech?
What's the latest tech news?
Google gives Bard the ability to generate and debug code. Do you need the full news?
No.
Anything else I can help you with? EverythingTech?
What's the current time now?
2:59 a.m. Anything else I can help you with? EverythingTech?
Tell me a dad joke.
Why did the math book look so sad? Because of all of its problems. Anything else I can help you with? EverythingTech?
I want to download a YouTube video.
Give me the link. Be patient. I am now downloading your video. Video downloaded successfully. Anything else I can help you with? EverythingTech?
Stop.
Have a nice day. EverythingTech.
The code we'll be using is available in the video description, so feel free to follow along and try it out yourself. First, we have to import speech recognition library as SR. So you can install using Python package manager. And then we have to also import Python text-to-speech. Next, we have to create a new instance from SR class, and we call this recognizer, and another instance for microphone, and then also set up the engine for Python text-to-speech, and we also have to set the rate of the speech. Python text-to-speech works with our inbuilt voices. So this works with the narrator voices that is built into our Windows or Mac OS machine. So in my system I have 3 different voices. So if I open my registry and then go all the way down to the list of available voices, you can see we can download more voices from our narrator. We can just manage voices and then add new voice, and then we can access it from there. So let's run a test. My name is YouTube, and let's try to read this using text-to-speech. Well, something is wrong, and in this case we also have to import the library called pyaudio. So search for it and then install, and then we can run this again.
My name is YouTube.
Next, we have to create a new function, so whenever we want to use text-to-speech we can easily access it by calling the function. Now we can set speech to an input or whatever, and then call our text-to-speech function, and it should run.
Good morning world.
Now let's add a time delay before our program runs. So to do that, we'll import time, install the library, and then time.sleep, then specify 1, meaning 1 second. This is going to sleep for 1 second before the program starts. And now we take mic input. So with microphone as source, first we have to listen, and then we have to get the query from our microphone, recognize it with Google Recognizer, and then let's print the query. Let's also print out something on the screen so we know when we are supposed to say something. Good morning. So you can see this works. Let's try it again. Welcome to Python Virtual Assistant. And it works accurately. This is due to Google Recognizer we are using. Now we can comment out the codes we don't really need again. So I'm just going to comment out mic inputs. Now we have to create a new function for ChatGPT so we can communicate with ChatGPT. we have to import OpenAI and also import OS. Next, we have to get OpenAI API keys. Now, you can easily get the API keys for OpenAI by registering on the website. The link will be provided in the video description. And also, we are not going to hard code our API keys right into our files. That isn't safe, and I wouldn't recommend you doing that. Simply edit configurations, and then we can add our API keys there, and then we can safely access it without anyone seeing it, even if they have access to our code. Register on OpenAI and then create a new secret key. Enter a name for it, create, copy, head back to your Python IDE, and then paste the code in the value section, OK, and then apply. Now we can access our API key by tapping into OS and then specifying the name we use to save the API key. Now let's ask for an input so we can test if ChatGPT is actually responding. Ask a question. Okay, let's call the function, which we didn't do that before now. So let's call the function, and we are getting an error, and that is because of a typo. It's supposed to be message, it's not message. Let's run it again, and it works.
I am sorry, as an AI language model, I do not have the ability to provide real-time information. Please check your device or search engine for today's date. As an AI language model, I don't have access to real-time data. However, according to Forbes' real-time billionaires list, the current richest man in the world is Elon Musk with a net worth of $183.4 billion USD as of August 2021.
We can now delete the query and then remove everything that we don't really need. And then let's create a new function which is gonna help us get jokes. So we have to first import request, and then we have to get a response from the URL endpoint of the Joke API. Now the category of the joke depends on the user input or the voice command, so we're just gonna leave that field for now and then continue with the rest of the code. Now let's print jokes so we can have a look at the format of the data. So after specifying programming as the joke category, you can see punchline and setup. That is all we need to get the joke. So let's tap into setup and punchline. Let's run a quick test.
Which song would an exception sing? Can't Catch Me, Avicii.
For this program, we are using two different Jokes API. The first one is for programming general and other jokes, while the second one is for dark jokes and spooky jokes. It's not really necessary, but it makes it more fun. Now let's test this.
I had a granny that we couldn't decide whether to bury or cremate. In the end, we decided to just let her live.
Next, we have to fetch latest tech news on command. For that, import BeautifulSoup, and then we specify the URL we want to scrape data from. Now let's test our program to get the news title. So we are going to get the latest news title. There is an error in our code. It is supposed to be html.parser, not html_parser.
Leaked Google Pixel Fold images show a sleek, nearly gapless hinge.
And it works. Next, we also have to get the news description. And then if the user requests for tech news, we're going to ask if they need the full description of the news. If they say yes, then it should read out the full description of the news.
Leaked Google Pixel Fold images show a sleek, nearly gapless hinge. With Google I/O less than 2 weeks away, the Pixel leaks are starting to come hard and fast. On Friday, leaker and former Engadget editor, Evan Blass shared, via The Verge, 2 4K renders of the Pixel Fold. The images almost certainly originally came from Google, so they offer our best look at the device yet. Unfortunately, Blass didn't post an image of the.
Now let's get the user's input. So if they say yes, it is going to read out the full news. Otherwise, the program is just going to continue running. Time to test.
Leaked Google Pixel Fold images show a sleek, nearly gapless hinge. Do you need the full news?
Yes.
With Google I/O less than 2 weeks away, the Pixel leaks are.
On to the next function. Now this function is to get the current price of any cryptocurrency, and we will be scraping data from CoinMarketCap so we can easily get the price of any crypto. So we have to define our function and specify a keyword. Now the URL is coinmarketcap.com/currency/ then this is where the currency comes in. So we're going to take out the user's response and then pass it through to the URL so we can get the exact coin from the user's inputs. Now let's run a test and ask the user for an input. So let's say Litecoin. So if I enter Litecoin is going to go through to the function and then it is going to be added to the URL and we are going to get the price of Litecoin.
One Litecoin is currently worth $86.93.
Now we're going to remove the get text from the current price down to the if statement in case the user provides an invalid input. Here is an example.
Sorry, I could not find the current price for LAI coin.
Now let's create a new function to download YouTube videos on command. So for this function, we're going to be using the library pytube. We define our function. And this is to get the highest resolution of the video. So we are downloading the highest quality of this video. You can specify the quality you want as well. And then we specified our preferred download folder. Now let's run a test if this works. Paste video link and let's go.
Be patient. I am now downloading your video.
We are getting an error, and this is due to changes made by YouTube earlier. So we need some form of authentication to be able to access YouTube data.
Be patient. I am now downloading your video. Video downloaded successfully.
And our video has been downloaded successfully. We now have to create a new function to check the current time. So let's import datetime library. Well, this won't work since I'm supposed to print time now instead of time. That is a mistake there, so correct it and this should work. So you can see the time, dates, second, minutes and every other thing. Now we don't need all of these data, so we just have to specify what we need exactly. Now let's remove the print statement and use text to speech.
12:38 p.m.
So we are done with setting up the functions. Now we have to welcome our user. So this is like a welcome message whenever someone wants to access our program. We're also going to take users inputs. That is why we are making use of the microphone. So we're going to ask the user for their name, and then we're going to save that in a variable, and then we're going to make use of it across our program. And then we're going to ask for a secret key, which is the means of authentication. So only those who know the secret key can make use of this program.
Welcome to Python Virtual Assistant. What is your name?
Elon Musk.
Please say your secret key, Elon Musk.
Now we convert our secret key to lowercase to avoid issues. And then we have to store our secret key in our environment variable to keep it safe as well. So let's head back to environment variables and then add a new name there. And then paste the value, which is our secret key. It should be known to only those who you want to access the program. So what this means is that while secret key is correct, the program is going to run everything down there.
Welcome to Python Virtual Assistant. What is your name?
EverythingTech.
Please say your secret key, EverythingTech.
YouTube. But if the secret key is not correct, then the program is going to exit and the person won't have access to the program. Now we also have to set a secret command whenever we want to stop the program from running. So in this case, we are going to use the keyword stop. So once we say stop, it is going to exit the program. So it's going to break out of this while loop. And then we have to call each and every one of these functions if a keyword is mentioned. So if I say tell me a joke, it is going to get Jokes1 function. So we're going to pass in the category which we mentioned earlier, general, and we're going to pass it into the function. And also if our query contains programming joke, then it's going to pass in the joke category programming into our jokes function. Also if our query contains knock knock, then it's going to pass in the category knock knock to Jokes1 function again. And that is how this works. If our keyword contains download a video, then it is going to ask for a video link. Now in this case, we won't be using voice command since you can't call out a video link exactly as it is. So we're going to be making use of text. So we're going to use an input, paste video link, and then we can get the video link and pass it into download video function. For tech news, we are just going to call the function since it runs independently. For crypto price, if the keyword contains current price, then we are going to call the function crypto and pass in the cryptocurrency. Now in this case, we have to get rid of some text there. So if I say Bitcoin current price, it is going to get the keyword Bitcoin and then get rid of the text current price, so we can get Bitcoin current price. So we can pass the keyword Bitcoin into the URL and get the correct Bitcoin price or whatever cryptocurrency. And also if time now is in a query, we call the current time function. And lastly, if it's anything else, then we pass it to ChatGPT. So if it is anything that is not among our list of functions, the query is going to be passed to ChatGPT. Now let's get rid of some of these warnings. Okay, so we change the keyword name there. Also change it there. We change the keyword there as well. Text source, and then we also change it. Okay, and that's it.
Welcome to Python Virtual Assistant. What is your name?
EverythingTech.
Please say your secret key. EverythingTech.
YouTube.
Welcome EverythingTech. How can I help you today?
Tell me a joke.
What is this movie about? It is about 2 hours long. Welcome EverythingTech. How can I help you today?
Now we have to change the message once the command runs for the second time, so it doesn't welcome us back again.
Welcome to Python Virtual Assistant. What is your name?
EverythingTech.
Please say your secret key. EverythingTech.
YouTube.
Welcome EverythingTech. How can I help you today?
Latest tech news.
Ford's upgraded Mustang Mach-E offers more range at a lower price. Do you need the full news?
Now if the secret key is not equal to our secret key, that means the user doesn't have access to the program. So we're going to print out a message which we are going to use our text to speech. So we're going to say something like, sorry, you don't have access to this program. And then we also have to add an else statement which will run after the code breaks. That means after we say stop, the else block is going to run, which is going to say have a nice day and then call your name. Now we have to polish our code by adding exceptions. So we're going to make use of the try block, try everything there except we get an error, and then we are going to respond with text to speech and then make it a little more user friendly. So this exception will happen if the system can't recognize your voice. So it will just say, sorry, I couldn't recognize your voice, please speak louder. Also, don't forget to make sure your code is properly indented. And then we have to add another exception. And then the next exception is if we are unable to get jokes from Jokes API, and that may be as a result of many reasons. Maybe the API is down, or something isn't responding, or you're having a bad internet connection. And we also have to add an exception if we are unable to download YouTube video. So from pytube we have to import and then head to our download video function. We have to try to get the URL passed and then get details of the video, except we get an error, and this error may occur if the user provides an invalid URL. Then we're going to use the text to speech to say, sorry, the link is invalid. Else everything should run without any issue.
Welcome to Python Virtual Assistant. What is your name?
Teema.
Please say your secret key timer.
1 2 3 4 5.
Sorry, you don't have access to this program. Welcome to Python Virtual Assistant. What is your name?
Teema.
Please say your secret key timer.
YouTube.
Welcome timer, how can I help you today?
Bitcoin current price.
1 Bitcoin current price is currently worth $28,592.85. Anything else I can help you with, timer?
Latest tech news.
Ford's upgraded Mustang Mach-E offers more range at a lower price. Do you need the full news?
Yes.
Ford is restarting sales of the Mustang Mach-E for this year, and your patience has paid off if you missed your chance the first time around. The crossover SUV's starting price has dropped $3,000 to $42,900. Welcome to Python Virtual Assistant. What is your name?
Teema.
Please say your secret key timer.
YouTube.
Welcome timer, how can I help you today?
The code we'll be using is available in the video description, so feel free to follow along and try it out yourself. If this video was helpful, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notification. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.